Don't you dare allow that thing. You know that thing, that heavy thing that you dealing with, that heavy thing that you keep thinking about. Don't you dare allow that to make you scared to get out here in the world and be your best possible self. In fact, that's the solution. Rather than sitting around balling up, crying, and feeling sorry for yourself, you need exposure, my friend. So get up, snap out of it, regardless of what happens, regardless how difficult it's going to be for you to fix it. You're losing sight of the main thing. Listen, you got to keep the main thing, my friend. And the main thing is you're alive, my friend. Just take a second to pull yourself out of your movie, sit on the front row, eat some popcorn, and reevaluate your life, my friend. That's when you'll see. You don't need no reruns. No, you got a new episode waiting right for you. You just scared to get out here in the world and face it. You're scared to get out here in the world and produce it, my friend, and live it. But let me tell you something, right? What good is having life if you're too afraid to live it? See, it's a such thing as being alive. But here's the billion-dollar question. Are you really living, my friend? That's the billion-dollar question, and you need power to live. So right now, get that energy. Get it up, my friend. This is the most beautiful day you'll see, right? It's a nice summer day, but here's the thing. The sun is not all beaming down. It's a nice, cool breeze flowing on top, right? So who's to say that problem, that challenge that you're facing right now, and I must add, that challenge is going to give you an elevator to the blessing. But if you cheat the lesson, you're never going to get to the blessing. So get up and get out and get some exposure, my friend. Stop feeling sorry for yourself, because guess what? God didn't feel sorry for you. That's why he invited you back. You get another chance at the performance, my friend. He invited you back to put your gifts and your talents on display, my friend. So don't you dare be afraid to come out and perform, my friend. The world is your stage, my friend. So go ahead and do what you do, my friend. But here's the thing. I got a tremendous message for you today. I feel amazing today. Did I add that? I feel so amazing. I feel like I can lift up the world. I feel like I can lift up you, all your family, everybody else in the world. So we need people out here that stop sitting and staring at their own problems. We need people out here that's going to be the change that they want to see in the world. We need people out here that's going to take all of the garbage, all the trash, all of the hate that life give them, and be bold enough to redirect that hate, that garbage, that trash, and then redistribute it into the world in love, my friend. It's all about love, right? So this great message I got for you today, right? You know who's difficult, the type of person that's difficult to be around? Complainers, right? But if you really sit down and look at them and listen to people that complain, it's a strategy to their complaining. They're not just complaining for nothing. It's a strategy to it. It's timing. It's aim, it's direction, because they want to target and hit certain people so they can gain momentum. They need co-signers on their complaints. But here's the hard truth about complaining, right? See, complaining is sinking your boat. It's sinking your boat, my friend. Let me explain, right? See, complaining, it makes whatever you're complaining about worse. So just for starters, complaining lowers the value of the very thing you're complaining about. So whenever you do decide to pick that thing up that you're complaining about, it's going to be much, much more heavy, my friend, just because you're complaining. Let's go deeper, right? Here's the thing. If your life were a boat, right? Each time you complain, you will poke a different hole in your boat, ultimately bringing your life closer and closer to sinking, my friend. That's how detrimental complaining is. Let's go even further, right? Rather than wasting that precious time and energy on complaining, because it does take time and energy. Valuable time and energy, because you gotta, no, I'm not gonna complain about this to this person. They're too positive. I'm gonna wait till I get around this person and I'm gonna complain so they can co-sign on it. I know they tired of it too. Okay, I'm not gonna target that person. I'm gonna wait till I get in this environment. That's strategic, that's strategy. Look at all that time and energy you're wasting on something that's not giving you no return on your life. So rather than doing that, use that same time and energy, right? To be the change that you want to see in the world. So in other words, rather than complaining, demonstrate how it should have went. Use your life, the content of your character, to show the world what should have happened, rather than talking about it and complaining, which is taking you down, my friend. Not to mention, each time you complain, you attract the very things that you're complaining about right back into your life. You know why? Because we attract whatever we think about most often. So right when you think, you're sitting here complaining, you gaining momentum, getting this person to agree with you, that person to agree with you. Meanwhile, your life is sinking, my friend, and you can look forward to attracting more of the same into your life. That's why you can become a perpetual complainer, my friend. Whatever you do, stay away from me, right? See, here's 3 reasons why you never want to complain. Number 1, this is a big reason. Number 1, right? Check this out. See, complaining forces you to focus on the problem. And you might be asking, like, what's wrong with that? I got a problem. Well, the problem is that it takes your focus away from what's most important. Finding a solution, right? Look at you. You were so caught up in the complaining, you forgot that you're supposed to solve that problem. Remember, problems are growth opportunities. So the very thing you're complaining about is the very thing that's trying to give you an elevator to the blessing, my friend, right? And then number 2, like, complaining is not in your best interest. And here's why. Because complaining leads to an entitlement mindset. Or in other words, complaining leads to a poverty mindset, thinking that someone owes you something for doing nothing. We see them all around. That's a poverty mindset or an entitlement mindset. Whatever you do, don't let that be you, right? And then number 3, you got to develop a greatness mindset. A mind bold enough to believe, right? That complaining is a waste of time. Complaining is useless, and here's why. Because life is always happening for you, not to you, regardless of what it may look like or feel like. So when that thing is heavy on you and you feel like, wow, this is challenging, don't complain, because it's only challenging in the beginning. You already know that life is happening for you, so you already know that that's going to change. Those tables do turn, my friend. But here's the thing. If you constantly turn and trying to escape the problem, when the table do turn in your favor, you're not going to be able to receive it, my friend. Stop playing around. Stop running from your problems. Stop making excuses. Stop complaining. Stop giving any energy out that's not coming back to you better than when you let it out. You got to get a return on your energy, my friend, in every possible way. So you get up and get out here into the world and show the world what you're made of, my friend. Show the world that regardless if you got this issue, regardless, I got this pressing problem, I'm still a child of the Most High God. I'm still the head and not the tail. I'm still first and not last. One of Jay-Z lines, see, some of y'all done swam with I done swam with great whites. Some of y'all fools would have been food. I done swam with great whites. Some of y'all would have been food. Come out in the world and show them what you can handle, what you can overcome without complaining, without making no excuses. Total accountability to the core, my friend. Not talking about it, but being about it, my friend. And never forget, you were born to be great.